At 8:45 p.m., October 2, 2025, deep inside Russia's industrial heartland, while Vladimir Putin addressed the Valdai Discussion Club, a swarm of Ukrainian drones was just minutes away from turning a billion-dollar chemical plant into the world's most expensive fireworks show. This is the Azad chemical plant, the core of Russia's artillery production, feeding the war with explosive lifeblood. But there's a problem. These drones shouldn't even be here. Their maximum range? 600 meters. The target? 400 miles deep in Russian territory. By all logic, they should have crashed long ago. Except Ukraine planned for this. Each FP-1 drone is linked to an invisible chain of mother drones, a secret airborne energy relay that beams power mid-flight, a ghost network turning short-range machines into long-range assassins. And tonight, the attack is timed perfectly. While Putin speaks, Russia's eyes are elsewhere. At 8:51 p.m., the swarm breaches the 40-mile perimeter. Inside a Russian security post, alarms wail, but the radar misreads the signals. It sees not drones, but geese. The billion-dollar defense system was built for hypersonic missiles, not for a swarm crawling 200 feet above the earth, and hidden in its code, a 3-second delay to filter out noise. 3 seconds that the Ukrainians exploit. The lead drone spits microflares, creating a radar illusion the size of a passenger jet. While the Russian system chases the ghost, the real swarm dives, using valleys and hills as cover. In milliseconds, their AI recalculates. Left, right, faster, lower. They're through. At 8:53 p.m., Russia's TK-25E jammer awakens. The air fills with electromagnetic static. GPS, gone. Control links, dead. Any normal drone would crash. But the FP-1s enter ghost mode. No radio, no commands. They navigate by vision, matching real terrain to stored satellite maps. You can jam a signal, but you can't jam memory. Then, one drone makes the ultimate move and exarchs. Trisv. It's scar that climbs high, detonates, and fries the Russian jammer. In that split second of chaos, the first mother drone reconnects, beaming power back into the swarm. Batteries surge. The attack lives on. At 8:55 p.m., ground troops spot flashes in the sky. Tracer fire erupts. SAM systems power up. But Ukraine's entire plan depends on one thing: human delay. 10 seconds to react. 10 seconds too long. While the SAM crew tracks decoys above, the real strike group drops low. AI-driven flight controls making micro-corrections faster than bullets can fly. By the time Russia locks on, the drones are already over the target. Inside the plant, panic. Workers slam emergency valves. Foam floods the corridors. But Ukraine knows the flaw. Those valves take 20 seconds to close. The drones are 3 seconds from impact. At 8:59 p.m., the lead FP-1 locks on. Not to the pipe, but to a single weld seam, a weak spot spotted from orbit. A lone guard fires into the night. Too late. Impact. The shaped charge detonates. The Monroe effect turns solid copper into a jet of molten metal. 15,000 miles per hour, piercing steel like paper. The ammonia ignites. The factory erupts. In seconds, the heart of Russia's explosive supply chain ceases to exist. 2.3 million tons of nitrogen fertilizer, gone. Artillery lines, silenced. Not from lack of targets, but from lack of ammunition. And while Putin spoke of victory, the sky above the Urals burned behind him. The attack did more than destroy a plant. It exposed a myth. The myth of a secure Russian heartland. Now, Moscow faces a brutal choice: defend the front or the factories. Every shield moved backward, leaves the sword exposed. A few $1,000s in drones versus a billion-dollar fortress. Brains over muscle, code over steel. This is modern warfare. Silent, surgical, unstoppable. The question now is, if you commanded this swarm, where would you strike next?